At 70 years old, most people are slowing down, but not Kelsey Grammer. The man who made millions laugh as Dr. Frasier Crane just pulled off a twist nobody saw coming. He's become a father again at 70. That's right. The Frasier star has just welcomed his 8th child, and the news dropped so casually that fans had to rewind the podcast to make sure they heard it right. It was like 3 days ago, Kelsey said with a smile. Christopher just joined the family. 3 days old and already part of one of Hollywood's most complicated, fascinating families, Kelsey and his wife, Kayte Walsh. A former flight attendant he met on a plane to London back in 2009 have been married for 13 years. Their love story started mid-air, literally. She was working the flight. He was the passenger, weary from years of fame and heartbreak. A few days later, a coffee in London snow turned into a romance that's still going strong. And now, after 3 children together, Faith, Gabriel, and James, they've added a newborn son, baby Christopher, to the mix. When you think of Kelsey Grammer, you probably picture the confident, witty psychiatrist on TV, but behind that calm charm is a man who's seen more loss and reinvention than most. He's battled grief, addiction, divorce, and public scrutiny. He's been the Hollywood golden boy, the scandal headline, and the comeback king, all in one lifetime. So when he says he's ready to show up for his kids, you believe him, because he's lived through the kind of lessons you can't fake. In a recent interview, Kelsey admitted something few celebrities ever say out loud. I've neglected a couple of my kids, especially the first 2. I'm trying to make up for it now. That confession hit fans hard, not because it was shocking, but because it was real. At 70, he's no longer chasing applause. He's chasing time. Time to be present. Time to guide. Time to love properly this time around. His family now spans generations. His oldest daughter, Spencer, is 41. His youngest, Christopher, is only a few days old. 7 grown or nearly grown children, and now one tiny reminder that life doesn't stop giving you chances if you're brave enough to take them. Kelsey often says he's learned to be both firm and forgiving with his younger kids. Keep it close to the vest, play it straight, and you'll be well served in life, he told them, advice that sounds like something Frasier Crane himself might say. But coming from Kelsey, it's not performance, it's experience. When photos surfaced this summer of Kelsey and Kayte walking through London, fans didn't realize she was pregnant. Looking back, the smiles make sense. They were keeping a secret, a quiet miracle, tucked under a coat, away from cameras and headlines. Now that secret has a name. Online, reactions have poured in. Some fans call him Hollywood's eternal dad. Others raise eyebrows at the age gap, comparing him to Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, who also became fathers in their 80s. But for Kelsey, the noise fades when he's home, when he's holding a baby bottle instead of a script, when he's watching cartoons instead of rehearsing lines, because right now, this is his favorite role. Think about it. A man who spent his life entertaining the world now finds joy in something as simple as hearing his child's first laugh. A man who once defined television sophistication now smiles over spilled milk. And maybe that's the beauty of Kelsey Grammer's story, that after decades of fame and failure, he's still learning how to love deeper, to live slower, and to start over, as he said once. You can always show up. And that's exactly what he's doing, showing up for his family, for himself, and for the life he's still writing. Because for Kelsey Grammer, the encore isn't happening on a soundstage. It's happening in his living room with baby Christopher in his arms, and laughter echoing through the house once again. 70 years old, 8 children, 4 marriages, countless comebacks. But this quiet, ordinary miracle might just be his greatest performance yet.